A Republican-led budget blueprint now heads to the U.S. Senate. It features an $880 billion cut to federal health and energy programs.
Advocates say that much money cannot be cut without cutting Medicaid, which provides health care for nearly 80 million people. Many people with disabilities and low-income people as well.
Though the measure is not final just yet, protesters are challenging their senators to vote no. And so here in Madison, hundreds of people demonstrated outside of Republican Senator Ron Johnson's office yesterday afternoon. One Madison protester says that her daughter has autism, and she fears that cuts to Medicaid will threaten her way of life.
Her care will go away. We don't know how she will be able to continue living.
Now, in a statement to Wisconsin Watch, Senator Johnson says in part, quote, "It is difficult to respond to complaints and protests that have no basis in truth or fact."